The Pullman City Council election day is tomorrow. See how WSU is making voting more accessible to students and community members with voting hubs.
And hear how the ASWSU created a resolution to make tuition payments accessible to all students. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good afternoon, I'm Jackson Scarum.
And I'm Jacoby Wright. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
Pullman City Council election day is tomorrow. To vote for who should be elected, you can go to the Whitman County Elections Office or the Senior Cub Ballroom from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and tomorrow at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The election is a race between Ellen Sorensen and Frances Benjamin. Sorensen has been serving the council on and off for roughly 15 years, and Benjamin has been with the council for over 35 years but is coming back from a 6-year break. Remember to vote by 8 p.m. tomorrow. Washington State University is working to engage students in the democratic process with Election Day voting hubs organized by the Center for Civic Engagement. Murrow News 8 reporter Sydney Gardner was at the voting hubs. She can tell us more about the information.
Hi guys, I'm here at the Cub where the voting hub is open here in the Senior Ballroom. These hubs are designed to make voting simple and easy. They provide a spot where people can register to vote, learn about what's on the ballot, and submit their ballots. Representatives from the local county auditor's office, as well as student and staff volunteers, are available to assist with voter registration and help people navigate the space. These hubs are a part of the program Coug Votes, which encourages democratic involvement among the students and greater WSU community. The hub will be open today until 8 p.m. and tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's all from me. Back to you guys at the desk.
A new legislation is requiring Washington state law enforcement agencies to remove their 40mm launchers from service. They are going to be replacing them with less lethal FN 303 launcher in place of the 40mm. This tool is going to be using compressed air to discharge special projectiles to effectively incapacitate a target. This tool will help officers in apprehending offenders in a safe manner.
The ASWSU Senators have created a resolution to make tuition payments accessible to all students. According to Diana Rios, the ASWSU Veterinary Medicine Senator, the resolution will break tuition payments into monthly installments that will be more manageable for students. The ASWSU Senator hopes that the plan will be fully implemented by fall of 2022.
The Whitman County District Court has received a grant from the state of Washington to establish a new option for eligible misdemeanor offenders. The $200,000 grant will create a therapeutic court, and it will be for low-level, nonviolent misdemeanor offenders. The 1 to 2 year program will require eligible offenders to appear in court no less than twice a month.
A 31-year-old Moscow man has been arrested for firing a handgun out of his window, officials say. A report was called about someone firing a gun in a trailer park west of Palouse River Drive early Saturday night. The officers arrived and ordered the suspect to come out of his home. Patrick Blythe was arrested on misdemeanors for unlawful discharge of a firearm in the city limits and marijuana-related accounts.
Governor Jay Inslee says that he will allow the latest version of the Washington state eviction moratorium to expire. This comes more than 18 months after the pandemic-driven eviction limit. The move will open the door for an influx of new eviction cases and the key tenant protection for the first time since the pandemic upended the legal process last year. The eviction limit is set to expire on Sunday, November 7th.
Pullman PD, Cougar Health Services, and other local organizations have partnered with Med Project to provide safe disposal sites for community members. Residents who want to dispose of expired or unwanted medications can bring them to a Pullman PD lobby or CHS pharmacy and drop them into a secured bin. Pullman Regional Hospital and Rite Aid also have disposable bins.
WSU researchers and a team of West Coast University collaborators have received a $7.6 million grant to study the impact of smoke exposure on grapes. The project will provide critical knowledge to growers and winery owners who were severely impacted by a wide spread of wildfire smoke in recent years. WSU is working within this four-year project with a team of scientists from Oregon State and UC Davis.
It was opening day on the new location of the iconic Cougar Country Burger Joint. Hear more from our reporter Aspen Shumpert in a moment.
And we'll get a closer look on what to expect during the first week of November with our weatherman, Doyle D'Angelo. We'll be right back.
Cougar Country Open in the Cub today. Murrow News 8 reporter Aspen Shumpert is here to check it out.
This morning, a new chapter is beginning. The iconic Pullman burger joint, Cougar Country, opened inside the Cub today. They announced their expansion onto campus in July. Their new location is on the east end of the ground floor of the Cub, across from Cougar Prince Plus. Their primary location is on Grand Avenue. Cougar Country inside the Cub is initially opening with just an espresso menu and new breakfast options. The well-known burgers, fries, and chicken baskets will hopefully come later in the week once enough staff are trained. This is why the other side of the location is closed.
Manager is saying that she wants it to open in about a week, but she's expecting it to open in about a week and a half.
The espresso options are actually from another Pullman business, Zoe's Coffee and Kitchen. Lines outside Cougar Country were forming when I showed up, and people were eager to check out which items were available today at the WSU campus location. According to the Cubs website, Cougar Country will be open 7:30 to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. It seems as if the opening was the perfect after-Halloween pick-me-up here on campus. Reporting in Pullman, I'm Aspen Shumpert with Murrow News 8.
Andy Cohen, the Real Housewives executive producer, announced today that Bravo has greenlit The Real Housewives of Dubai. The show has not begun production but will premiere next year on Bravo. Though the network has not announced any casting, it is a safe bet that Caroline Stanberry, formerly on Ladies of London, will be in the group.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Parade is coming back. After having to have a modified audience-free event because of the pandemic in 2020, the parade will welcome back its crowds. The 95th marching of Macy's Thanksgiving Parade starts at 9 a.m. Thursday on November 25th, featuring 15 character balloons, 28 floats, 36 novelty and heritage inflatables, 800 clowns, 10 marching bands, and 9 performance groups. It was a pretty chilly walk on my way to campus this morning, but the sun was definitely out. Let's see what the rest of the week has in store with Doyle D'Angelo.
All right, thank you guys. So it was pretty nippy this morning, but the sun and the temperatures did rise with some clouds to boot. Now you can expect these cloudy conditions to continue until around 9 p.m., which is when we expect some rain to trickle down. Now, if we go into tomorrow, you can expect some patchy fog to happen in the morning and then to come back at night. So in the morning until around 2 p.m. and then it'll subside, come back around 8 p.m. and stay until around 2 a.m. But besides that, it'll be mostly cloudy. And then so we'll go on to the state map. So now Seattle and Olympia are both expecting rain to continue throughout the day and will continue into the night also. The high for Seattle is 55 and a low of 45. And then for Olympia, you have a high of 52 and a low of around 42. And then both Yakima and the Tri-Cities are both topping out around 51 degrees. And they have cloudy conditions. Now for Yakima, you can expect some rain to trickle down here and there. And then Spokane and Pullman are showing similar weather today, both partly cloudy with highs around 54 to 55 degrees and lows of 38 to 39 degrees. All right, now we'll go to the state map, or to the 5-day forecast, sorry. So you can expect the rest of the week to be generally the same, with Thursday being an exception as rain is expected then. But Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with high temps around 58 degrees, just your typical cloudy day in Pullman. Thursday, you'll need to have your rain jacket on hand as there will be showers throughout the day. And last, we have Friday and Saturday both seeing cloudy conditions once again with the slightest chance of rain. All right, we'll send it back to the desk.
The WSU football team is headed back to Pullman this past Saturday with their heads held high after a great win against ASU.
And see how the WSU volleyball and soccer team did against their matches this past weekend. All this next with Isaiah Sharp.
Welcome back. I'm Isaiah Sharp with your sports. Washington State football took the field this weekend in Tempe and claimed its first win under interim head coach Jake Dicker. The Cougs dominated the Sun Devils defensively, posting 4 turnovers in the first half and 5 overall. Here's Coach Dicker after his first win.
It's really surreal. I mean, it's something you dream about, you want, you work so hard for. But at the end of the day, the team won this game.
WSU women's volleyball split their series in Los Angeles against the Bruins and the Trojans, dropping 1 to UCLA, but closing out the weekend with a sweep against USC. The number 22 ranked Cougars had some close games in the first 2 sets, but once they secured those, it was smooth sailing into the third, claiming the program's first road sweep in Los Angeles. WSU takes on Arizona this Friday. And Cougar women's volleyball took action in Corvallis this weekend and closed out their game against the Beavers in golden fashion. Margie DeTrizio tied the game early, but the Beavers would recapture the lead within the first minutes after that. It wasn't until the 88th minute that Sydney Pulver would sink a penalty kick to send it to overtime. That's when DeTrizio continued her scoring prowess and won the match in the 98th minute. The Cougs take on Washington in the Apple Cup this Friday. Well, that's all I have for your sports today. Have a good day and go Cougs.
As we all know, yesterday was Halloween. We'll take a look at some of the awesome costumes that are coming up from our Murrow News 8 newscast.
We'll be right back.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Yesterday was Halloween, and I can assure you the city of Pullman celebrated all weekend. Even our Murrow News 8 newscast did as well. If you guys make sure to go check out our socials and have a fantastic night. Goodbye.
See you later.